What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about the Nintendo 64 online service app thing, and basically, I'm just going to be talking about the games I want to see on it, because quite a few amazing games have already been announced for this service, and you guys have probably seen my reaction to it, and obviously, one game in particular made me very, very hype. Majora's Mask!
Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, and F-Zero X.
There you go, F-Zero!
Nintendo 64,
Mario Golf, Pokemon Snap, Kirby, Paper Mario, BanjoKazooie! BanjoKazooie! BanjoKazooie on Switch! Whee! So now I want to talk about more games that I would love to see come to this service. There are so many great Nintendo 64 games that I think will be amazing to actually get to play on the go. So hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video, and if you do, please drop a like. It would truly mean a lot. And of course, subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload videos to the channel. So without any further ado, let's get started. BanjoKazooie obviously got a very hype reaction out of me, as you guys saw, and I want the sequel. I want BanjoTooie to also come to the Nintendo Switch. Now, honestly, BanjoTooie is my lesser favorite of the two. I know there's always a conversation about which one is better, Kazooie or Tooie, and I personally think Kazooie is the better game, but Tooie is also just so good as well, and it also has a really fun multiplayer mode, like this Goldeneye-esque first-person shooter. That would be absolutely amazing to get to play online with friends. Like, there is nothing more fun I can imagine than being able to play that mode with friends, and of course being able to play the single-player story as well. I would love to see BanjoKazooie, like I said, and I really hope they decide to add it in. Speaking of Goldeneye, I know there's probably so many hurdles and hoops to jump through for this one, but I mean, given that they got Sora in Smash, you know, while being able to reference Disney a little bit, I think they can manage Goldeneye. I think Goldeneye could be on this. It would be really cool to get to actually play Goldeneye. Now, a lot of people have the debate, just like with BanjoKazooie and Tooie, if Goldeneye or Perfect Dark is a better game. And objectively, I think it is Perfect Dark. I think Perfect Dark is the better game. But what's more of a classic and what would get more fan reaction, I personally think it would be Goldeneye. Goldeneye is so notorious and hits people right in the nostalgia bone with its multiplayer, and I think it could be a really cool way to sell this service. I think people would upgrade to be able to play Goldeneye online. Like, that's a game that people would immediately spend $20 extra a year on to play. And honestly, I'd be one of those people. Goldeneye is such a great game, and I really hope they release it. Okay, this is the last of the rare titles, I swear, but Conkers Bad Fur Day. No, not the censored one they released on the Xbox. No, bring the N64 Conkers Bad Fur Day to the Nintendo Switch. I would love to see them bring this one back. This platformer is so crazy. The humor is just so foul and awesome. It's definitely a product of the 90s, and even though actually that game actually might have been released in 2001, nevertheless, I really think that this game should come to Nintendo Switch Online. Obviously, given that it's a mature rated game, I'm guessing, like, you know, there'd have to be some, like, settings, you know, for, you know, like, the language and all that. But I think it could be a really cool one to add, and, you know, because of how expensive the game is on the N64, it could be people's main way of playing the N64 version of Conkers Bad Fur Day, and I really hope they do it. Next up is a little bit of an underrated gem, and that is called Glover. Glover is this cute 3D platformer where basically you're playing as a glove, rolling around a ball, just exploring a bunch of worlds. It's honestly such a cute game. I grew up playing this game. It was a really fun game, big part of my childhood, and this one's just completely like my pick. Obviously, you know, some of the past ones are something that the whole community and everyone would like to see, but for me, Glover is a small title that I think they should add. It's so cute, it's so fun. I would love to see them bring it in. Okay, I don't know if people are going to consider the next 3 titles here cheating, but I'm going to say Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3. Now, obviously, Mario Party, I've been covering it a lot on the channel, and I think just having the original experiences being able to be played on the go would be really, really cool. And I think the only reason they haven't said they are going to plan to release these games is because of Superstars releasing. I don't think they're going to want to say that the Mario Party games that the boards are based on is going to come out. I don't think they'd want to do that. So I do legitimately think these are going to come out at some point, or at least Mario Party 2. But, I don't know, I just love these games. They are so, so good, particularly Mario Parties 2 and 3. You know, they're just absolute classic Mario Party games, and honestly, the Nintendo 64 online service would be, like, incomplete without these. And being able to play Mario Party, like old traditional Mario Party online, without all the lucky spaces and all that, just true old-fashioned screw-you type Mario Party, being able to play that online, honestly, I think would make a lot of people happy. So, Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3 are a must to have at some point. Now that Sora has been announced as the final DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think it would be really, really cool for them to bring the original Smash Bros. Back. Obviously, the game has aged like milk in the hot summer's day, but I think it could still be a really, really cool one to have, especially, like I said, with online support. Being able to play Super Smash Bros. From the N64 with the online support, just to see where the series started, because a lot of people bought Ultimate, and maybe they didn't play the original on the N64. So just to see how much the series has grown and evolved, and where it all originally started, with only, I think, 10 playable characters, 8 at first, and then, like, or no, it might have been 12 playable characters. Between 10 to 12 playable characters, and honestly, I think it would just honor the whole series, because even though I'm not the biggest fan of Smash Brothers, I can completely see the legacy that the series has, and how Ultimate is the biggest video game crossover of all time. So having the original, I personally think, is also a must. Next up, Micro Machines 64. Now, again, just like with Glover, this is kind of a personal one, but I've always liked the Micro Machines games. Particularly, I always played Micro Machines V4, I think it is, the one that's on PlayStation 2. I grew up playing that one, and Micro Machines is actually a really fun series from the NES until now. And I would love to see Micro Machines make a return, as I don't think they've done a game in quite a while. Maybe they did one on, like, maybe the PS4, like, years ago, but it's been a little while, so I would love a new Micro Machine, well, not a new Micro Machines game, but them to release the N64 version of Micro Machines, I think it was Micro Machines Turbo 64, or something like that. Bring it back for me. Again, personal choice, but I would love to see it. Ha, you thought I was done with Rare? Nah, man, nah. We got Mario Kart 64, so it's only fair to ask for Diddy Kong Racing. Obviously, Diddy Kong Racing is Rare's Mario Kart, and it was such a fun racing game. I didn't play this one too much. I played it when I was a kid, but really haven't touched it since. But I remember it being a lot of fun. You got to play as Banjo and just a ton of oddball characters. You know, of course, Diddy Kong was the main star, but then there were all these made-up characters. Some of them got games, some of them didn't. And it was just really, really cool to, you know, play this Mario Kart style racing game, but you could fly, you can go on water, I believe. So it was just a very fun and different kart racer for Nintendo, and I think it was a really, really good one. So what do you guys think? What are your top 10 most wanted N64 games to come to the Nintendo Switch Online service? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. There are so many great N64 games out there for as small as the N64 library is, so I really hope that, you know, lots of good games get in. And it should be good to see more get announced and, you know, released. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Hit the little notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. And, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.